Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video, another version of new makeup releases and do I really need it? If you have been keeping up with the last 2 or 3 that I've done, then you know that this has kind of been helping keeping me on track as far as buying the makeup I really want, but kind of staying on budget just because it's so easy to go ham. I just went a little too crazy last year with the makeup buying and I'm just trying to keep it in check, and I know a lot of y'all are too. So these kinds of videos can, one, either help you spend more money because you see the things that are coming out that maybe you didn't know about, or they help you dial it back because you can kind of think through it together. I'm going to tell you why I do or don't want some of these things, and hopefully that helps you make a decision too. And a lot of us are trying to save money and be more conscientious about how we spend our money in 2019, so hopefully this helps you keep that New Year's resolution, even though we're in February and they say that most New Year's resolutions are broken in January, but we're keeping it going and we're going strong. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a list of things, some that have already released, some that are about to release, and some things that I have had my eye, or that new releases that I have my eye on, or that I'm just like, no, that's a hard pass for me. So let's just go ahead and start off with the first one. So the first one is the Jouer Cosmetics Bouquet d'Amour blush palette. So you know that they usually release the 2-pan blush palettes. I guess it's a palette. Yeah, it is. I have not purchased those. They're $30 for 2 pans of product and they look beautiful. I just have not gotten around to purchasing one. Well, I had seen that they were going to release one, and then yesterday I was on Instagram and saw that it had released on Sephora, on Jouer, and I was like, oh my gosh, this thing, if you have been with my channel for a while, you know I love blush palettes, face palettes, blush palettes, eyeshadow palettes. Anyways, blush palettes for me are just such a win because you have variety in one area and it's like a one-stop shop. So if you want to travel with several different options, you just take the palette with you. I just think they're a great way to go. I have been so neglecting my blush singles because palettes are just the thing now. Brands come out with palettes, you know, for the face and blush, and it's just the way to go. So this one's it is $42 because it has already released. I'm gonna tell you that I used the rest of my Sephora gift card from Christmas to purchase it. So I actually already picked this one up. So this one was a definite need in my life. I did pick it up because I thought it's limited edition. I don't want it to run out. It's not to say it is, but I already picked that up. So if you're interested in it, just keep watching. Stay tuned because I will do a review as soon as it comes in. So that is that. The next one has already released as well, but it's getting mixed reviews, and for something so pricey, I am totally waiting it out, and it is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. I did love the stick foundation. I used up a good portion of it, but because there were others I was loving more, I moved it on to my mom, and she's really enjoying it. But in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if I loved the stick foundation that much, then I'm gonna love the liquid. I think I'm gonna go in store and get a sample because this thing is $56 and it has 3 out of 5 stars on Sephora's website or their app. So it says it's a highly concentrated liquid foundation designed to deliver instant full coverage with just half a pump, no primer needed. I have seen total conflicting information on YouTube with reviews. Some people love it, some people hate it. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'll get a sample of it and then decide from there. So right now it's a total wait. The other foundation that also has already released, but very, very recently, that I am very intrigued by is the Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. Obviously, because it has Lumiere Radiance in the title, it is more of a glowy, radiant finish. So those of you who are interested in matte finish, this is likely not going to be for you. Now, this one has, I guess it's been a little bit since it released. Maybe it's been about a month or so. I don't know. It already has 675 reviews, so if I am totally late to this bandwagon, then my goodness, but I thought it was pretty recent. It's a luminous liquid foundation with up to 15 hours of hydration and weightless, medium to full coverage for a perfectly glowing finish in any light. Same thing with this one. I've kind of seen conflicting information as far as like reviews, love, hate. And so I think because this one is $48, I'm going to do the same as the Hourglass. I'm going to go into my local store and just say, hey, can I have a sample of each of these and we'll go from there. So again, for now, it's kind of like, I can wait. I don't need it right now. Next up is a collection that at first, how can I put it? When I first saw, not the leak, but like the very first promo pic, I didn't know who this person was. And I will be honest, I still don't know who this person is. But it's Too Faced, and they are collabing with the Pretty Mess. And I don't know exactly what her name is, but I guess that's her Instagram handle. And it's the Too Faced Pretty Mess collection. It comes with a highlighter, an eyeshadow palette, I believe like a lip gloss. And at first, when I saw the warning labels on the boxes on the picture, it says, tear if you dare, warning, explicit highlighter, tear if you dare, warning, explicit eyeshadow palette. I thought, okay, that probably means it's like tear if you dare. It's explicit in that it's like super intense bomb highlight and eyeshadow. Yeah. I ended up finding out as these promo pictures keep rolling out that it is explicit in a very, I don't know, objectionable way, I guess. I know I will get comments, so hold your comments, please, if you're going to say, you know, you're a prude, you're this or that. There are a lot of young people that buy makeup, I'm just going to say, and for the highlighter title, I'm not even going to mention it on here. If you want to see what the title is or what the name is, head over to Instagram, Google it, you can find it. The eyeshadow names, there's a few that are very, I don't think they're explicit, I don't think they've put like actual terms on there, but very, very suggestive. And then the title of the highlight is explicit. I'm not okay with that. And so it's just gross. I don't feel the need to have that on my makeup. That's a hard pass for me. So anything related to the Too Faced Pretty Mess collection, if you are objecting to what I just said, please don't comment. If you'd like to close out the video now, you're more than welcome. I don't put objectionable content on my channel. I prefer not to buy it in my makeup. Thank you very much. So if you do post a comment, then I just won't respond. Next up is the Pharmacy Freshen Up deodorant. So I have for years been using Dove spray deodorant, like that aerosol spray, but as y'all know, that has antiperspirant. And antiperspirant, they say, has aluminum, which over time, the, not the chances, but anyways, the proof or whatever, scientific studies have found that that does lead to things like breast cancer. So not only that, aluminum is horrible for like cumulative as far as Alzheimer's. And, you know, at this day and age, you can say anything can cause you to get anything, you know? I mean, it's just, what do you avoid now? But deodorant, they do say if you can go the route of a natural deodorant, then by all means do so. Pharmacy's coming out with a new deodorant called Freshen Up. It's an all-natural deodorant stick with moringa. I am so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. The miracle tree has strong antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Papaya, known to help brighten and reduce the appearance of skin discoloration, which for me, I don't care about that. I mean, no one sees my armpit. But anyways, I am very, very intrigued by that, and I think I do want to pick one up. So that one I think is going to be a need for me, although we'll wait and see how much it's going to be. Okay, next up, what do we have? We've got the Violet Voss OG. Okay, next up, what do we have? We have the Violet Voss Mini HG palette. So you've got the Mini Holy Grail palette. I am so excited for this. She released 4 during the holidays. I did not pick any of those up, although I have I think it's the Fruit Sorbet one in my loves list, just because I swatched that green in store and I was blown away. And I really was not, prior to January, I really wasn't a huge fan of mini eyeshadow palettes, and I had in one of my previous Do I Need It videos had said I would not pick up the Natasha Denona Mini Nude or the Urban Decay On The Run Minis. Well, I'm having to change my statement because I did pick all of those up and I love them. The quality is so good, and I love the price point because now that I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful about my spending, I love the price point. This is going to be $18. It includes 10 pigmented warm shades in different finishes, satin, metallic, and matte. The shades are right up my alley. Pinks, like taupe, I guess, kind of gold. Just beautiful looking shades. Very feminine, very delicate looking shades, and it's coming out February 12th for those who are interested. I am very excited about that. Okay, next up, what do we have? Let's see. Tarte released something that is so gimmicky, and I'm bringing it up now so I can tell you what it is called exactly. It's so gimmicky, and yet should I be ashamed that I want it because it is so cute and gimmicky? It's called the Rosé is Bae Lip Gloss and Brush Set. I don't even want it so much for the lip gloss. I want it for the brush. It's a champagne glass, and it has glitter in the glass portion. What's so gimmicky, it's like the glass, and it's got the brush up top. It's so cheesy, so cheesy. It looks so cute though. It's not that expensive. It's $24 for the set. Again, I don't know how much I would get use out of the lip gloss. It's very sheer, like it does no color. I've seen swatches, I've seen people put it on. Put that brush though. I know then I'll get it and I'll put it on my desk and I'm like, this thing's in my way. So I really think I need it right now, but even though I need it, I think I'm gonna hold off a week or two and kind of think it out and see if it's something that I really want. Okay. The Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Body Spray. I have not smelled this in store. I don't think last time I was in store they didn't have it. I have the original Sol de Janeiro body spray, the one that smells like the original lotion, the Boom Boom. It smells like the Boom Boom lotion. And I am head over heels for that one. Anytime we go on vacation, that's what I pack. I love it. I love how it smells. I love how it lasts on me. And the way it mixes, you know how they say like each body type, the way it mixes with a perfume can make it smell a certain way. The way it mixes in with my skin, it's just so amazing. I love kind of like that woody or woodsy type of scent. And that does it for me. So I really want to try this body spray. I'm going to say that is a need for me because I almost use that as much as perfume. So that one is kind of going to be a need for me, and I am going to pick it up next time I see it in store. All right, we have got next the Vizier Liaison palette. This is supposed to launch in February on Beautylish. So they did do that with the prior palette. I can't remember what that one was called, but this particular palette is going to be a purple themed palette. So I really do enjoy the brand Viseart. I've got a couple of palettes by them, but I don't have a whole lot. I don't know that I love it enough to buy the big $80 or the bigger $80 palettes. But the smaller palettes I have picked up, I like very much. And I just think they're super blendable. They're soft. They're very luxurious. I mean, you get what you pay for with those. But given that I don't use them as often as I do some of my other palettes, I'm going to pass on this one, especially because I have my sights set on the ColourPop It's My Pleasure palette. And I'm actually kind of surprised that I have not ordered that one already because that one is a true need. I want that one and I will be ordering that one. But thing about ColourPop is that their free shipping is at $30 and that palette's $12. And right now there's nothing else that I want to pick up. So I'm kind of holding out to see what else they release. They tend to release things pretty frequently. So I'm hoping that they release something else in the near future to where I can pair it and get that free shipping. So the Vizier Liaison is going to be a pass for me because it just color scheme as far as the purples, little similar to ColourPop that I can get for $12. And I don't know how much the Vizier Liaison palette is going to be. It might be something around the lines of like $39, but it is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette and is very similar to like Golden Hour, that format with like the metal cover. So that's going to be a pass for me. Last but certainly not least, this is something that I just saw the promo pics yesterday and I'm like, or yesterday, the day before, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want it, but I don't. And it is by Anastasia. I love when Anastasia has new releases. I know that they had posted kind of a tease that they're going to come out with a glow kit sometime soon. I haven't seen anything else in addition to that, but I am very, very excited. They are releasing two different sets. One is a daytime set and the other one is a sunset set or collection. Now both of them are going to come with a quad, an eyeshadow palette quad, which I tend to use those the least, which is a bummer. But those are going to be $32 each. the daytime collection is going to include 2 metallic lipsticks, and then the sunset collection will include 2 lip glosses. Now you can purchase the PR set. The PR set comes with, like, depending on which one you pick, this daytime palette will consist of, I think, pink heart eyeshadow, I don't even know what I'm saying, pink heart sunglasses. I don't even know why I had such a struggle thinking of that word. That say Anastasia on the side. The sunset collection, I believe they're like a purple. So super cute. Comes in the box, your quad, your 2 lippies, and your shades, your sunglasses. What is awesome, and I think those are going to be $50 each. What is awesome is that you can also purchase this little, it's called a Neo palm tree. It's like a little light or a little lamp of a little pink or pink purple palm tree, and it says Anastasia on the base. It's so cute. It's gonna be $15, and quite frankly, I feel like that's what I want most. So for me, what I really am gonna pick up, or what I feel I need the most, is going to be the quad from the daytime collection and the little lamp. I'm not going to purchase anything else. I don't know if I was super happy with their metallic mini lipsticks from the holiday sets or holiday collection. So I'm kind of like, do I even want to chance it? I don't think I'm going to do the glosses because those are more like the sheer glosses. And I love Anastasia's more opaque glosses. As far as the Sunset Quad, the shades don't speak to me like they do the daytime one, and I'm not looking to pay $64 for 2 eyeshadow quads. So that's what's going to be. I'm going to pick up the daytime quad palette and the little Neo palm tree. So could be one of these days you see it somewhere back there. So random, a little neon palm tree, but whatever, it is what it is. And that is it. That's what's going on right now in the makeup world as far as new releases, although there's more than that. It's just, this kind of just the tip of the iceberg. You know how the makeup industry is. They just release. But this is what I have considered to be kind of like the bigger ones and what most people are after. And it's what I have used as my list to decide, okay, do I need it or do I not? So that's what we've got going on. I hope you found it beneficial. Alright guys, before I let you go, I want to give you a quote from my devotional. Usually I give a verse of the day, but here lately I've been giving some quotes from my Bible devotional just because they're so inspirational, they're so good. And this is actually going to be a twofold thing. I'm going to give you the verse and then I'm going to give you the quote because then they go hand in hand. And I hope it encourages you, I hope it motivates you, I hope it speaks a little bit of life to your day. It comes from Romans 8:38 and 39, and it says, I am convinced that neither death nor life, nor anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus our Lord. And that's a little bit abridged. Some of it has been taken out just for the brevity, I guess, or to shorten it a little bit. But along with that is a quote from Martin Luther, and it says, faith is a living and unshakable confidence, a belief in the grace of God so assured that a man would die 1,000 deaths for its sake. And how true that is, because I would give anything just for my Savior. He's everything to me, and it is my prayer that if you're going through hardship, if you're not feeling loved, whatever it is, that you would just take faith, that you would take rest in Him, that you would allow Him to be the comforter of your soul, your very best friend, the one who could show you so much love like no one has before. Alright guys, thank you for sticking out this video with me. Thanks for walking through these makeup releases with me, or together, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Alright guys, this was fun. I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye everyone.